I'm trying to walk over to this fight as fast as possible. So I'm trying to slow him down. Okay. So I knew Malphite was walking behind me, right? So that's why I knew to flash it. So I knew to be looking for it the moment that he showed up. And that's why I'm preemptively anticipating the flash. So the key there is to just be at the fight first. I have the wave clear. I have the ability to see the fight unfolding. And like a lot of the times in higher elos, the fight comes down to who has the numbers advantage earlier on, right? Need to run. Is the Penta? Pentakill, let's go. Okay, well there we go. There's the Penta, that's how you carry on Viktor. Alright guys, Viktor time. I'm against a Malphite. This is going to be massively lame here. I should have taken first strike. It's annoying. I actually played with this Lux earlier today too. Fun fact. But yeah, so we're going to do Viktor versus Malphite. Obviously, I'm going to do Stream of Consciousness here. Try to talk about what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I took my runes because I thought I was against Lux instead. I would have went first strike against Malphite. It sucks, but let's figure out how to play mid lane Viktor. Alright, Viktor, I'm taking Corrupting Potion here. I have Teleport so I can reset pretty easily. I'm against Malphite. I want to be able to just sustain through lane, because if I can sustain through his Q poke, it's going to be really solid. He's going to be going AP Malphite. Late game, their team comp is a little hard to deal with. They've got a lot of dive, a lot of damage that overlays on top, and I'm not walking with my team because I'm too busy talking. Oh, shit. Yep, that's lame as shit. That's what happens when you talk instead of play. Malphite does use a ton of mana early. Whoop, that's ideal for bot lane. Gonna have a lot of fun. So, pay attention to what your team's doing and don't face check a bush if you walk out the wrong direction at the start. My usual go-to when I play mid is I like to play in here. Like, I like to stay here so they can't do a cheesy invade through middle. But I kind of decided to walk over and try to help them. Malphite didn't buy items there either. What the f... That's weird. Now he did. He's gonna probably Q harass me. I actually do want to get the push going here. I want to spot where Kayn is early. I'm trying to weave as many autos as possible. I'm missing a little bit of CS, but it's important that I try to do as much as I can. I've already made him use his potion. Every time I can auto him, it's going to be a really good thing for the lane. Already almost pushed him out of lane. Okay. Got him shoved under tower. This gives me a lot of freedom to walk and roam. I'm missing a lot of farm, honestly, but I'm kind of okay with it, because if I push him out, it allows me to get a lot of time back. He's not on the blue yet. I just wanted to check that, because I figured he wasn't going to be there yet. I shouldn't be at any risk. So... I'm going to actually let this wave come towards me, because if Nuno wants to look, it's really free. Got his flash. So we'll be up around 7 minutes, or 8 minutes, a little bit before. But now this wave is coming towards me, and I'm going to be able to get a huge CS lead here, most likely, if I freeze this properly. One of the cool things about Viktor is, unlike a lot of champions, you have a W you can freeze the wave with. So that way you don't have to actually tank the wave. Feels really bad for our bot lane. I might have actually let this get too big. Struggling to manage the freeze. But when you struggle to manage the freeze, you literally just drop a W down. So Kayn was top side. Nunu's playing up there. This is a really free angle for a gank, so I'm going to try to get Nunu to come soon. And the main goal I have right now on Viktor, the way you approach every lane phase, is you literally just farm as best as you can. You want to get your enough stacks or whatever, so that way you can have your item. And I'm not farming well at all, actually. This is actually very bad. But you want to get your stacks up, like that passive up, so you can get your item. I was trying to poke him there so that I can get an assist if something happens. I figured focusing on that was more important than getting the CS. This is a very poor farming game for me. I should ask Nunu to shove this with me. Unlucky. When a play's happening, one of the things I like to usually try to do is when I'm focused, I try to... I'm trying to see what's getting pinged here. I see Lux walking up now. I should have a little bit of time here. There, I get the crash off. I like to try to think about what the next play is going to be, right? So at the moment that that play was done, we knew we were going to get the kill. I should have been looking at trying to shove that wave in as well. Okay, I used the ult there just because I wanted to guarantee the play. That's a lot of gold. Got the shutdown. Always be looking for macro plays, obviously, right? So, like, a play's developing bottom, there's a fight happening. If I can get that TP off, it's going to be huge. Okay, let's free... can I crash this here? Or should I freeze this? So I probably should have caught that bottom wave, to be honest. I saw the fight happening mid, and I wanted to get my stacks faster. I'm not going to lie, it's a really greedy move. But the sooner you get those upgrades, the better. Kayn's pathing bot side here. So let's go ahead and try to keep this wave right in front of my tower again. Especially against a Malphite, because he's going to be hitting 6 soon. It's really important I keep the wave position here. That way I'm kind of like safe. I'm sitting on too much gold to actually walk down there and want to help that fight. I don't have an ultimate, so that's why I'm not making a move towards that dragon. They have the power spike scale of Jhin getting to spend his gold. I have not gotten to spend mine. So maybe we could have contested it. Okay, so Kayn should be bottom. He's probably going to be pathing from bottom to top. I actually do want to crash this in now. Now that I have a push going in, I want to crash this one in pretty quickly. I'm going to walk this way. Try to get a little bit of a ward here. I'll probably just reset. Scuttle Crab is here. You see Kayn pathing up. This way I'll know he's up here. And then I'll probably try to play for my pink over here so I can spot him once he crosses the sides of the map again. So let's go that. I do have flash. My ult's back up. I'm going to be kill pressure. He's going for the Raptors here, so I'm going to try to beeline straight there to help Nunu out when the fight inevitably happens. Malphite should walk over here and try to help most likely, so that's why I come over. Okay. Looks like he's not looking. He doesn't want to take the fight, and that's fine. I respect it. Okay. I'm trying to walk over to this fight as fast as possible. So I'm trying to slow him down. Okay. So I knew Malphite was walking behind me, right? So that's why I knew to flash it. So I knew to be looking for it the moment that he showed up. And that's why I'm preemptively anticipating the flash. So the key there is to just be at the fight first. I have the wave clear. I have the ability to see the fight unfolding. And like a lot of the times in higher elos, the fight comes down to who has the numbers advantage earlier on, right? So by me making that making that effort to get there first, zoning him off over here, and then anticipating the flash coming, it allows me to be able to make a winning play there for our team. Like that should just completely, top lane was already going well. That should completely turn the tide though. Like there should be no coming back from a play like that. Now I've got my crown too. I'm gonna actually buy another pink ward because I'm gonna probably place an aggressive one and then kind of backtrack it a little bit. Victor's primary strength early is his amount of wave clear once you get your first hex core upgrade. Yeah, there is a difference with the hex core. It now goes off of CS or stacks. Like you give stacks, and every 100 stacks you get it. And you always upgrade the laser first because of the amount of wave clear you get. I'm going to walk down here. It's a little bit risky because I didn't actually shove first. Nunu wants to look, so I'm going to drop this here. Malphite should not have ultimate yet. He should just be dead. Perfect. It's that easy. Let's go ahead and push this here, see if we can actually get the tower. Jeez. Corrupting Potion damaged me. That was a terrible laser angle. I shouldn't have used my ult there. So now they're going to probably 3-man mid. This is what it looks like. Theoretically here, I should really probably have Yuumi coming with me so that way Vayne can get some solo experience and I'm more protected. And I also need help here because I could just get dove very easily. Now they've unlocked the Crown of Thorns there, so they're going to be looking to dive me the moment that they... No, we don't want that. That Malphite should be posturing to dive me as soon as possible. One thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually... Okay, if he's going to farm, I thought he was going to recall. But I was going to ward here so that I can make sure I can spot Malphite from behind. Normally I would try to walk up to this fight, but because they're here... Oh. We got the Gale Force. That was a very... I didn't anticipate that. I did not see that coming. Okay. I don't know where Jhin is. He's kind of just left. I do want to get a reset. I'm sitting on a lot of gold, and I have teleport for this. I'm actually going to probably pivot that. I'm probably going to go Cosmic Drive for the kiting. And like Gale Force definitely saved him. I'm kind of keeping an eye on it, seeing if I have to TP immediately. We don't actually have a ward, but Nunu should be able to secure that pretty easily. No ult there. I'm not going to walk this way. It could be risky. This item that I'm building, I'm just going to make sure we get this tower here. Cosmic Drive is the item in the game that makes you go faster. It gives you extra kiting, extra CDR, and I think it has HP on it. I don't know. I have not played enough mid lane recently to be certain. Okay, I've blown this open here. I'm going to walk over here and drop this. It's going to spot jungle rotations a little bit easier. And try to farm this here before Kayn can get up here. I'm not going to smack the blue thing yet, just in case he's like on wolves or something like that and doesn't recognize that I'm taking it yet. And I'm going to smack this here and look to Come towards top. Let's see if we can't pressure him. I missed my laser. Oh my god. That's embarrassing. I played that so poorly. I missed everything. Holy cow. That was atrocious. This Lux is just throwing stuff out here. Tom's ult is now his W, and it's a knock-up instead of just a teleport. This is not good for me. I did not realize that Malphite was behind me. Not ideal. I gave over a pretty big shutdown to Jhin. Now here's the question. Do I go Shadow Flame? There is shielding here. There's going to be a shield on here so that I get the extra magic pin. I think I should probably go Shadow Flame for the magic pin instead. Cosmic Drive is not bad though, the extra move speed. I did not need to TP there. I could have just TP top or mid instead. Yeah, I could have TP'd mid instead. Luckily, we're smurfing. Oh, I missed it. I believe Malphite's going to be running this way again. Our entire team, their entire team should be running this way. Missing cooldowns. No big deal. And that was a very tilt ult by Malphite. Missed the cannon, unfortunately. But I'm trying to stay on the outskirts of the fight and let my team do the work for me. Okay, just dude should dodge the ults. Missed the laser because I didn't throw at max range. Oh, I didn't even... Okay. I played that very poorly again. Oh, tried to peel. Alright, I'm sitting on a lot of gold again. Let's get a reset off. So, like, what it comes down to as well, I need to emphasize this really hard here. The roam up here was what changed the game. My TP early obviously helped a lot, but then roaming up there is what really blew the game open. Like, those two came together, and in conjunction, really helped our team kind of solidify, like, the lead that we have. And like, even though I'm not playing these fights perfectly, even though I'm not playing these fights perfectly, even though I'm not even playing them that well, I probably should have got a blue trinket there. I probably could itemize differently. I'm not even positive I'm doing everything right here. But, like, knowing how to play the map and getting advantages early makes up for everything. The stronger you can get your team and the better position you can get your team in early on in games, the more likely you are to win, even if you don't play perfectly, right? Like, League is a game that it builds upon, let's see here. League is a game, like, your early game successes... Oh my goodness. Hold on here. Ah! I autoed it. Hey, to be fair, that was an auto. If my auto lost it, That sucks, but... Basically, though, like, the more ahead you get early, the better position to put your team in early, obviously, the better you're going to do. You have gold, it snowballs. It's not like... I'm trying to think of an example here. Like in basketball, for example, or in most team-based sports, you can always score from behind, right? Nothing changes. The game state isn't different. League isn't like that. The decisions you make earlier on affect how easy it is to play the game later on. That Tom Kinch is huge. He doesn't need me. Is there warp vision in there? Hey, I'm just running around killing people now. I'm not really explaining how I'm approaching fights well enough either. It's honestly kind of iffy because the way their team should function, I should be a lot more worried about the front line than I am. Like, theoretically, I should be playing super far back and trying to blow up their front line when they go in. But because of the way it is right now, like, they're formatted, I'm trying to lay my abilities down so that way I'm able to one-shot their back line and do damage to their front line at the same time. So it's like, it's a weird situation. But we did just snowball and blow this open, so. Our ADC does not look like they're having fun. And he ulted away already. I'm not really sold on this fight being the one that we want to go for here. I kind of just ran in a giant circle there. And did literally nothing of importance.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I hate that I have to ult that. I could have saved my what's it called, ult, and tried to wait for the Q. But like, it's not guaranteed there. Is there a ward in here? We'll find out. We're just decimating the front line. I don't know what elo this game is. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't have any magic resist here, so I'm probably gonna actually go Zhonya's so that way I can preserve my lead. The Zhonya's will help a lot if I get put into a spicy situation. I can just pop that and be okay. The good thing about being ahead and taking the pressure off of your ADC though is that it gives them time to farm even when they're behind. Jesus. This really is not fair. This Malphite's straight running it. Yeah, okay, I'm doing nothing. I still haven't changed my trinket. I'll walk right into that and I won't take damage. My crown is freaking insane. Pick this Baron. This macro has not been very good. I'm not gonna lie. It's been very autopilot, run around, just fight nonstop. I got that with an auto attack. But, like, it doesn't really matter when we're this far ahead. I'm sitting on so much gold again. I didn't even have enough to upgrade my Magi's, though. But here I am just running mid. I always forget those Hex Gates are a thing. I should definitely be using those. And League's all about efficiency, too. It's one of those things that it's like, you want to be getting around the map. You want to be moving as fast as you can. You want to be getting gold as fast as you can. You want to be doing everything as efficiently as you can. I actually tried to leave that cannon for a second, and then I didn't. Like, I ended up losing it because of it. What the f... That was playing way too aggressive there. If I get caught, that's a 700 gold shutdown. The only way they potentially come back is if I give over stuff like that, right? Now I have to be pretty careful because Malphite. Of that right there. Okay. Yumi makes me too strong. I'm just going to teleport back into the fight. I'm going to try to use a teleport to stop a wave. Common tactic that you should be trying to do is teleport on a minion. When you teleport on a minion, it means the minion's not going to die to tower. It makes it invincible. Just helps you push it so much faster. Helps your team out. Makes, I mean, more minions, faster game end. Faster the game ends. I can't talk. Holy shit. Terrible W by me. Need to run. Is the Penta? Pentakill, let's go. Okay, well, there we go. There's the Penta. That's how you carry on Viktor. Oh, I misspelled my own name. Feels bad. And I don't know. Like, there's not a lot to say about the game. It was a really heavy snowball, right? Like, we just kind of took over. But, like... The most telling part was we did have his, what was it, 2-death disadvantage. Bot lane got really fucked over. But, like, the big thing that I got to do that game was I literally made the TP play bottom. I think I reset after that, or I did something, and I ended up walking to a fight top, or it might have been the other way around. I don't remember. But 2 roam plays are what's flipped the game. 2 roams. We shut down Jin's ability to carry, everything like that, and we just moved, like, it just changed the way the game looks. But, I mean, that's what it comes down to. Let's check the damage. 36,000. Like, Viktor's nuts. The late game damage is so good. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. I genuinely hope it helped seeing what goes on in the mind of a Diamond player as they play through a game. I plan to continue uploading games I play, win or lose, with this kind of commentary in hopes that it can reach people who can use it for improvement. Let me know if you have any feedback, and I'm going to work hard on getting better every day.